In today's episode, you'll get to see a beautiful hot rod. Hello. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. First of all, if this is the first time you're coming to my channel, thank you for coming and thank you for watching. If you've been here before, I appreciate all the subscriptions that you're doing, the comments you're doing, as well as the thumbs up. I appreciate all of those things so much. It means a lot to me. Today, I'm going to go and see a beautiful hot rod. This car is just gorgeous. The gentleman who owns it, his name is Mario. He was kind enough to spend some time with me to show me his car. The attention to detail is just extraordinary. It's got everything imaginable and so much bling on the thing. It's absolutely beautiful. The color is hard to describe. I hope the camera did it justice. And the car, I'm lost for words. The amount of man hours it would have taken to get this thing up and running the way it looks and sounds is extraordinary. It's got everything: air conditioning, reverse cameras, reverse car sensors. You think about it, it's got it. It's an absolutely beautiful machine. Let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's go and check out this 1934 Ford Type B. Mario, another one of your beauties.
Okay.
Tell me what this is.
This is a 1934 Ford.
Okay, there's a bit more to it. So did you
Okay.
customize the car? Or what?
Yes, I did all the custom work. Except for paint.
But the paint is something else though, isn't it? Oh my Lord. What an absolute beauty.
The paint color is called Speedway Blue.
So what is the actual make of this car? It's a Ford. It would have been just a 1930?
34 Ford.
That was it. That was
Like
no...
you had the Model A's, and
Yes.
then after the Model A's came the B types,
Okay.
which was 32, 33, 34.
Right. Wow. So what the heck did this look like before you got it?
A lot higher, bigger wheels, had spoke wheels.
Man, look at that even.
Yeah, those are from 59 Cadillac with Corvette bezels.
A little bit of everything.
Mix and match.
Yes, and you've got the blue little dots.
blue
on-
dots.
Blue dots, right.
Yeah.
I learned about that
Yeah.
recently. Wow.
And it has a rumble seat
Oh, that's
with
magical.
my Coke cooler.
Absolutely, and that's vintage right there.
Yeah.
My Lord.
In case you're carrying more than 2 people, right, you can just throw them in the back.
Shove them in there.
Yeah, and let's go for a ride. You know.
So directionally, they always would have faced the front. Is that correct?
Yeah. The back window goes down,
Okay.
right, so you can talk to them.
If you want
and,
to.
And
Yes.
if you want to.
Right on. How cool is this car? Beautiful. I love the elements. I love the exhaust too. So the original car, would it have had bumpers just like part way?
No, it had one
continuous?
continuous bumper originally.
And what are these? Not
Those
sensors.
are backup sensors.
Get out of town.
And in the middle of the license plate, that's a reverse sensor.
Oh, so it got Bluetooth as well?
Yeah,
Oh my Lord.
it's got Bluetooth
All
as well.
the bells and whistles.
Yep.
And that's where the gas goes
It's
in.
got all the modern conveniences.
It does indeed. Air conditioning? No.
Air conditioning
No,
too.
really?
Cruise
Seriously?
control.
Wow.
This car here, now this car goes long distance.
She's so beautiful. So the engine in here is a V8,
Yes.
327.
327.
And
Power
then-
steering.
Okay,
power
that
everything.
was going to be my next question. Power steering,
Yep.
power brakes,
Yep.
automatic.
Automatic. 5-speed automatic.
Look at the size of the lamp.
Yeah, that's original.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Really? So
that's
this
the
would have been
original.
the original size. It's massive. Beautiful. How cool
Yeah, a lot
is
of
that?
people they look at it, right? Is that a Jag? Does it look like a Jag?
Yeah.
Well, look at the hood ornament. It's a Greyhound,
Right.
you know.
And there's a story behind
Oh yeah,
this,
there's a
right?
story behind it too. When Henry Ford used to go hunting, right? He used to go after quails, and you do quail hunting, right?
Yes.
But he found that his dog Whippet, right, which was a greyhound, right, used to catch him right in midair.
So I know your friend Hans has a rod, and I guess he's got the other hood
He's got
ornament.
the other story. He's
Exactly.
got a quail.
So we got both sides of the
Yeah,
equation.
the greyhounds were faster than the quails.
Now, if Mario's sorry, if Hans is listening, he'll want to make sure that you said that one more time. So the greyhound is faster than the quails.
Yes,
Well, they had to catch them.
you got it. And it was the only animal that'll catch, be able to catch quails, right? So Henry Ford used to park his shotgun. Didn't need it.
Just let the greyhound look after it.
That's it.
So Mario, the original running boards on these cars would have been exactly this width.
Yep. I widened them out in the back because I widened the fenders 2.5 inches.
Man, oh man, oh man. She's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, where's the door handles?
On the inside.
So how do you open the passenger door? You got to do it the other way. Okay.
You got it, or else put the window down,
Yeah.
right, and they just reach in.
Oh, it's beautiful. Now, how powerful is this car?
360 horse.
So she can go.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Now the engine and the chrome and everything else.
The engine is actually a 1966 Corvette fuelie motor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of kept it sort of vintagey and.
Yeah.
Now to access, is this hard to open?
Hmm?
Is it hard to open the
No,
front of this?
no.
How do you? Oh, that's it. Lovely. And cooling wise, that's a big ass fan there
Air
too.
conditioning. That's the cooling wise.
Right on.
No, actually, it runs really cool.
Really?
On 90-degree weather, sitting in traffic, it'll get as high as 190, and that's as high as it goes.
Amazing. I love this too. Just the way that pops
That's
out.
like the factory air conditioning.
And one wiper.
Yeah, one wiper.
The original had one wiper too?
Yeah, oh, I think the deluxe one had 2 wipers.
Okay. And this is just cool air vent for
Yeah.
inside the cabin?
Yeah, cool down your feet.
And you've got what, little, Sirius FM antenna right there?
Yes.
Yeah. You got all the things that make life comfortable, don't you? Oh, she's lovely. Can we take a look inside?
Mm-hmm.
And there's something magical still about suicide doors. Good Lord, look at this thing. Look at the finish on that. So you added all this?
Yes. Power windows.
So what shape was this in when you got it?
Rough.
Really?
Yeah.
So this has been a labor of love.
It was brought from Huntsville to Toronto,
Oops. Sorry.
and it had bullet holes. Yeah,
You pay extra for some of those,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this was
yeah. It
this
had
was original bullet
bullet
holes.
holes in it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And it had the original flathead V8 in it.
I like your shifter there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And again, like the dials, the dash, and everything, it's so clean looking.
Mm.
So these two levers here, they're for the power
For the power
windows.
windows.
Okay.
Maybe when you want to listen to radio.
Of course, that would be.
Right.
And this device to help you see the traffic lights, right?
Traffic lights.
What is that actually called? Do you know?
It's a prism, right? Where you look, and when the lights are high up,
Yeah.
right, and you have to bend down, well, you can see them in that.
Right on. So now this is not the original height. It would have been
No, this would
chopped, right?
chop 3 inches.
3 inches, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the shifter still. That is such a cool thing. I notice on the doors there too, you've got like an aircraft kind of a decal.
Yeah,
that-
I'm not sure where those came from, right? But it's just an axe feature that I put
Nice.
on.
And this is your power steering, sorry, the cruise control.
Yeah, cruise control is here, right? Horn.
Whoa, that's a beauty. Let's do that one again. Hang
Right.
on.
It's got
Let's do the horn.
the other switch here is for open pipes.
Open pipes.
Yeah,
As in,
I'll show you.
whoa. And then if you switch it, so what is it actually doing? It's shutting off.
It's it's reflowing the exhaust.
So I mean, when it's
So
quiet,
not-
it's coming out the back. And
Exactly.
when you're shutting it off, basically.
Right, and then when you open it up, it's coming up the sides.
Makes it a little bit more tastier sound, doesn't
Yeah.
it? That's beautiful. What an absolute gorgeous car. And you're saying the rear view thing, sorry, the window in the back is
Yeah,
also a
it goes
power
down.
window. My God, Mario, she's beautiful.
It's got a really amazing sound system too.
I bet it does. I wish we could play it.
Yeah.
So actually it's got a lot of space here.
Yeah, it fits 2 people quite comfortably.
Yeah, and you can
with
actually
their
stretch
feet.
your legs.
Yeah, you can stretch your legs, right? And
It goes
know.
quite a ways in.
yeah.
This is just such a beautiful machine. So you did a lot of this work by yourself, Mario?
Yes. With help with a buddy of mine named Frank back in the day. We're
Okay.
talking about in the late 70s. And I put it on the road in the 80s.
So what year would you have
Mid-80s.
bought this car then?
1978, working on it 79, 80, 81.
So
You
over
know,
3 year.
and had it rolling in I believe in 82 or something like that, but
Wow.
hardly any interior in it, you know, just metal, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Body was still kind of rough, right? So I think it was the first rat rod,
Okay.
you know, with the, you know, scuffs on the paint and all that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So a little bit of mix and match and just
Yeah,
get it
mix
running
and
and
match.
just raw engine and let it ride. And then you've converted it over the years. You've added all
Yeah,
these different
all the years,
features.
right, that I had it, made all kinds of changes on it. Like everything else, right, you'd like to do it in the way you like
Yeah,
it.
customize
way
it
you like it,
literally to
yeah.
the way you want it.
You got to put
Magnificent car.
you got to put your 2 cents into,
Yeah.
you know.
Your signature, if you will, right?
Exactly.
You got to do that.
Um,
But there's something really special about it.
it's called personalization.
Yes, you're right.
You know,
You're right.
make it something personal.
Yeah. And I love the
I've had it for
the
a lot of
pinstriping
years.
too.
Yeah.
So is that hand done?
Yeah, that's all hand done.
Wow. That's an artist right there.
Yeah. That's an art in itself.
Definitely. And a lost art too, right? How many people do pinstriping by hand?
Not as many as there used to be, but there is still a few.
Oh, and you even notice it here too.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, wherever I'd like the pinstriping done, I got it done.
And this little lock here, what does that control?
That works with power windows
Oh, I see.
to get in the car.
So when you're outside, you can actually do that. And,
Mhm. I never did hook up a remote to it.
I love your mirrors too. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a nice touch.
Nor I didn't go with door poppers as well.
Right. Because I know Hans has a slightly different.
Being a suicide doors, right, and
Yeah.
you're traveling on the highway, you wouldn't want to hit the button accidentally and have the doors fly open.
Yeah, yeah. Very cool. You must get a lot of looks on this car too, though. So
Oh, yeah.
here's a tough question, all right? Now, between this beauty and that one, Which is your favorite? You can't say both. I know you like your kids, but if you had to pick one, can you?
I think this one here is my favorite because of the fact it's very versatile,
Yeah.
right? That you could, you know, if it's hot, you can turn on the air. That one you just do is put the top down.
Yeah.
You know, as far as comfort goes, I prefer the Corvair. It's a very comfortable riding car,
Yeah.
where this is more of a rugged ride,
Right.
Because it has a solid front axle,
Okay.
right, and it's very, very stiff on the suspension.
Beautiful car.
You know,
Yes.
that one will corner. This one here will not corner as good as that
As well
one.
as that one does. So speaking of handling, should we take it for a little spin?
yeah. Yes.
Suicide
Let's do
doors. Mary, I love this thing. Oh, and there's the handbrake.
Yep.
Right on here.
That's a handbrake.
You've certainly got your signature pieces. That's nice. It's got a beautiful sound to it, Mario.
Fuel injection. Gives it that little bit of a sound to it.
And having that little Greyhound up front, I mean, that's just elegant. What does this say here?
Moon Eyes.
Does that mean something to you?
It's a company in California where they make a lot of the custom stuff.
Okay.
You know, they were into the Bonneville Soft Flats racing.
Okay, yeah.
And they opened up a company called Moon Eyes, right? And they started selling all kinds of custom stuff.
So mostly for hot rods, rat rods,
well
things like
known
that?
for their the Moon Eyes tanks.
Okay.
Their gas tanks were
Okay.
like an aluminum cylinder. They used to put them from, which they were. I think they started out with doing the Moon Eyes gas tanks.
Amazing. And what made you decide to go with this beautiful shifter? Because you could have put anything there.
Yeah, I could have put anything. I like the shifter. I changed it over. It used to be just plain black,
Right.
Right, and I cut apart a guitar.
It's like a mother of pearl finish.
Mother of pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did the door handles as well.
Beautiful. So right now you're driving on its, I'll call it quiet mode.
Yeah.
To switch the exhaust off, where's your little switch? Oh, that's on the other side.
Cool.
Oh. Oh yeah. Big difference.
You want to make some noise?
Yeah, that would annoy the neighbors, wouldn't it? But that's lovely.
Yeah.
So when you roll up to the car shows, I guess you just kind of flip the switch and...
Well, if somebody's making a lot of noise next to you, someday you can be louder than that.
Why not? You can do one better than they can, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely. So no clock on this, hey Mario? I guess you're using the... oh, that is it. Okay, lovely. Is there anything you haven't thought of then?
Vacuum gauge, clock. I got all the gauges that are necessary. Okay, how was that ride?
That's beautiful. That's excellent. It's actually a nice ride though.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
not bad.
I know you say it's harder than... I love suicide doors.
Different.
Especially as you get older, right?
Yep, easy to get out.
Definitely. Oops, I didn't do that right.
Give it a slam.
She's strong. Wow. Mario, what do I say? Like this thing is just gorgeous. And that color is just pops, doesn't it? Especially
yeah.
when you catch the light.
Oh, yeah, in the sun, it looks amazing.
Is that an original Ford color, you think?
No,
It's
it's
custom?
actually a Toyota color.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Man. Absolutely lovely. Never enough chrome, is there? Look at these rims.
Yeah, the rims are made by Raider.
Beautiful.
They're the Raider Supremes.
And the car is so level too.
Yeah.
Normally people would put larger tires in the back. You just kept them all consistently.
Well, it used to sit like that high in the back at one time.
Okay.
Back in the day when that was stylish with the tires sticking out.
Right.
Back in the day, right? But less messy this way.
For sure.
You know, it used to cause a lot of rooster tails on the highway and on a rainy day. You know.
When you say rooster tails, like what, spin?
No. When you catch water and it just flies up in the air.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I've never
They
heard
call
that
it
before.
a rooster
All
tail.
right. That's a great term. I'll have to. I don't think my MG does.
Yeah,
any
you
kind
know,
of rooster
if you look at
tail.
a rooster's tail,
Yes,
right?
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing.
That's beautiful.
Like
And
I drove
really-
this. I drove this in the rain, right? And I haven't even washed it.
Really?
Yeah.
So you didn't clean her up before I came? This is how
This is what it was. It rained
I'm
on, I believe, on
impressed.
Sunday, and I drove it home in the rain,
Man, she's beautiful though.
and it still looks pretty clean.
Yes, it does. I think also, you know, having the nice slopes, the water just kind of runs off too a little bit.
Oh
I
yeah,
imagine.
even on the front windshield, the water just beads off. Don't even use the wipers. At one point, I never had wipers on it for 20 years.
And it would just keep.
Yeah, I used Rain-X on it, right, and it just beads up. And
Yeah.
I've been down in some real downpours where people were pulling over,
Right.
right, because it was raining so hard, and I just keep on going. Because being a flat windshield, it can't sit,
True.
you know.
True. It's got to run somewhere.
Well, it makes the windshield slippier than the water.
My, oh my. And I guess I missed this at the beginning, but this is a little spot to put your foot on as you sort of climb
Yeah,
in.
when you climb in.
Lovely. And look at the artwork here too. Beautiful. Definitely a labor of love.
Yeah.
Such a gorgeous car. And I still can't get over the sensors and everything. Now, you really put a lot of thought into this.
Oh yeah, and I kept everything kind of hidden, right? Because
Yeah.
I wanted to keep it a traditional 60s look, like a 60s custom.
Yeah. Unless you say
So
it, you don't.
I
even
used
notice.
everything. Like I didn't use anything billet or something like that, right? Where they have like modern days, right? None of that kind of stuff.
So this
know.
power antenna, or
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Cool.
It goes up and down.
Oh, that's so nice. Beauty. Okay, can you do the horn one more time?
The
Or
horn?
do you have to have it running?
No.
That is a lovely sound. Would that similar to the old time, like
Yes.
the sounds? Yes.
That's what it came with at the time.
Gorgeous. How cool is that?
It's a horn.
Yes, but you know what? It sounds great. It looks the part, and it belongs to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, if
just
you put a
tells people
Toyota horn on,
it
it wouldn't be the
gets-
same.
No. Or a beep beep or a Volkswagen
Yeah, yeah,
horn.
exactly. Or a little.
Right. It just tells people get out of the way.
Yeah.
You
In
know.
a nice way.
in a nice way.
Yes.
They go, oh, isn't that quaint? Look at the old the old car would sound like the old horn and all that. Look at that.
Oh wow. Oh, and just notice here. Look at the springs and everything. You really get a good look at it all. She's quite low there, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. How cool is that? And I love the front bumper.
Mm-hmm. I made that up years ago.
Really? By hand?
Yeah.
That
That's
is nice.
tempered steel.
And now in the light, you can really get to see the size of the radiator there.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably the same size radiator, but on its side. Is it as a standard car?
No, that's the radiator how it came, straight up
Really?
and down.
Wow.
You know, but it's been converted. It used to have regular brass rad,
Okay.
right? But now this is aluminum
Beautiful.
for better
Very
cooling.
good. I should make sure I get the little skull in there too, because I see you've got a few of these things dotted around. So
Yeah, a
that's
little bit.
That's kind of nice. So, but Mario, what do I say? Thank you again. Thank you
You're
for your
welcome
time.
very much.
I had a blast, and absolutely beautiful hot rod.
Yeah, 2 cars in 1 today.
Two for one, yes. And again, it's tough making a decision as to which one is your favorite. Like, I love the Corvair in so many ways, yet this is a class by itself. So yeah,
This is more classic.
yeah, definitely. And a labor of love. Like, it took you
Yeah.
so many years to get here. So, but again, thank you so much. I
No
really
problem.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.